Hi, please welcome back to Diploma in Customer Service course. This is your trainer expert again. The first module is Customer Service Basics. Customer service is a skill. So we need to practice this. First, you need to have the real theory knowledge. Then you will have to put into the practice. Then only you can be the expert. So it's a skill endorsement course. So we'll see what are the basics in this customer service. So the first module is Customer Service Basics. Customer service is the 21st century. So you can see in the PPT, it's our mission, it's our number, one priority, it is a goal, it is why we are in business. So these type of quotes nowadays we hear in business meetings. So most of the CEOs, they say customer service is our number one priority. So in meetings they discuss this. So what they have found is customer service is very, very important. It's a major thing. It's the key of the business. If there's no customer service, there's no business. So most of the business they run without having a concern about this service thing. They only target to earn money, but there is no long run. So after a particular period, if their customers neglect the business, neglect the company, they will lose their money. So they will have to close up their business. So that for a long term, we will have to always think about what is this customer service, how we can accommodate customers' requirement. So when you can accommodate, when you can have a good relationship with your customer, when you communicate the right thing to the customer, so there are things to learn, then for a long term, as I always say, you can sustain in the market. So one thing to remember in 21st century, the key of the business is customer service. Right, let's go to the next slide. In next slide it said like now let's look at what are the three key elements of customer service. Three key elements. There are three key elements. The first one is expanding your definition of service. So that is we discussed before, right? And number two is identifying your customers. That's number two. Number three is developing a customer service friendly approach. Okay, now we will discuss this again. Three elements of customer service. Expand your definition of customer service. What is your definition? In your company, what do you think about customer service? What is the definition of customer service? Okay, now you can write your own definition while you're watching this video. So take a pen and paper, pause this video and write down what is your definition about the customer service. Pause the video and write it down. Okay, I believe you would have written something. No matter. Now we'll read what is customer service. Service should provide the customer with more than a product or action taken is on behalf. It should provide satisfaction. Okay, so let me come up again. Service should provide the customer, I'm reading the PPT, right? So service should provide the customer with more than a product or action taken on his behalf. Okay, it should provide satisfaction. So you have to, provide satisfaction. In essence, the customer should walk away pleased at the result of the transaction, not just content, but actually happy. You can experience this in Pizza Hut. Whenever they go, right, transaction done, when they go, so there is a bell, it indicates when if they ring that bell, it means they are happy. Not only Pizza Hut, other companies also, digitized bells are there. What are the digital bells I mean? So surveys. So they ask, sir, how you are, whether you are happy, sir. If you are happy, yes, of course, there is a happy face. You can punch up that. You can press that icon. So the old days, so there is a book, okay, where a customer can express their feelings, good feelings about the company, about the institution. whether it's good or bad, right? So, but we are talking about the happiness. So, service should provide the customer with more than a product. Okay, more than a product. Customer comes to buy a product, but the service is more than a product behalf of the action taken on his behalf of. So, you are taking an action on your customer, on behalf of your customer. It should provide satisfaction. So here the main objective is satisfaction, customer satisfaction. Sometimes you do the service, but customer is not satisfied. It means operation is successful, patient is dead. Okay, it's the human. So okay, so always you ask yourself whether your customer is satisfied, pleased. In essence, customer should walk away pleased at the result of the transaction, not just content, but actually happy. Not just content, actually happy. Okay, the second one is, who are your customers? Okay, so you need to write down your first definition. The definition should be customer should be happy. You must make your customer happy. Number two, who are your customers? Okay, it's better you first write down who are your customers. You have many customers. Who are they? You need to identify who are they first. Who are your customers? There are two types of customers, internal customers and external customers. Internal customers mean colleagues, okay, inside the department, inside the office, inside your office, people who are you dealing with, they are we call internal customers. But external customers are outside the office, okay, you are serving them. So they are external customers. So now here you have to figure out, okay, who are they? You need to understand who are they. Let me read the PPT. Customer service starts with the ability to listen to the customer and find out through polite questioning what she needs or wants, okay? Customer service and contact with a client mean that the service will be heard and if the problems will not go unanswered or ignored. It also means getting to know your client, his likes, dislikes, ideas, background, etc. What does it mean? This means you must be a good listener. You must practice listening skills. You need to know, if you want to know who is your customer, who are your customers, first you need to listen to them, understand. By understanding a person, the skill you have to use is listening. So if you are not a good listener, you can't understand your customer. So how you can listen? By asking appropriate question, not ignoring what they say, patiently hear what they say, understanding. So this means, right? So this is so mean. So please understand this. Remember, the internal customers chain is like the externals. Okay, so the internal customer chain is just like the external. We are all customers both inside and outside the company organization. As the Wall Street Journal articles succinctly put in, poorly treated employees treat customers just as poorly. Okay, so as I told you before, there are two types of customers, internal customers and external customers. The way how you are serving to your internal customers, it impacts the way you are serving to external customers. How you are served will impact how you are serving to external customers. What does it mean? The way you are served by your internal customers, that is also matter. The way you are serving to your internal customers also matter how you are going to serve back your external customers. If your company doesn't serve you better, if your company doesn't treat you better, you will never treat your customer better. That's a famous saying, Richard Branson, who said like, take care of your staff, they will take care of your customers. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a company director, a manager, first understand you must treat your staff well. You must take care of your staff well. If you can take care of your staff well, of course, they can easily take care of your customers. If you do not take care of your staff, it's a difficulty them to take care of their customers. If your staff are happy, they can make their customer happy. So that is the major thing you to understand. Okay, internal customers and external customers. You can easily practice with internal customers first. Start practicing with internal customers. Start practicing with family members, your friends. They all are internal customers. Wherever they go, okay, they're internal customers. Practice with them. Then you can easily practice with your external real customers. Okay. So number 3, develop a customer friendly approach. So there are 3 things we are discussing here, principles. And the third one is develop a customer friendly approach. So let me go back. I don't know whether you remember what we talked about, the 3 key elements. The first one, expand your definition of service. Number 2, who are your customers, and develop a customer friendly approach is number 3. There are 2 critical qualities of the customer service approach, how you are approaching. Communication and relationships. So those are the 2 critical qualities. So you will have to implement this. So if you are a person who have been not practicing this, start practicing. This course will give you knowledge, but you have to practice. 10% we are giving you knowledge, 90% you will have to practice and gain the skill. So it's a skill development course. So we are endorsing, right? So this is not just a course where you write the exam and get the certificate. So we are giving you the knowledge, we are giving you the techniques, tricks, and say what you have to do, what you have to follow. But you must do it. If you do well, yes, of course, you can endorse your skill. Right, so we'll see how we can approach friendly. The communication is matter, relationships is matter. Communication means what? You have to be a good communicator. If you don't speak with your customer, you can't friendly approach. If you don't have a good relationship with your customer, you can't friendly approach. Now we'll see what you can do. What customer service means. Okay, so we are learning this deeply. Okay, there are 10 modules. So at the moment we'll go one by one, right? So what customer service means? Okay, what does it mean to you? What is customer service? I asked you to write down before as well. Good customer service means continued success. It continued success. Not only one day success, it continues tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Long term. You are not thinking about a short term thing. It's a long term stuff. Increased profits. Yes, good customer service. That will give you a profit. Higher job satisfaction. Once you are given a good, perfect service, you will feel like, wow, I've done a tremendous job. If you don't feel like you have done a good job, it means you have not provided a good service. Improved company organization morale. Yes, of course. You feel like you are a big brand now. You're a service organization. You feel that. Better teamwork. Yes, it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork, of course. Good customer service means better teamwork. We cannot clap by one hand, sir. You need both hands, right? Both hands to clap. Likewise, also, you need to get together all fingers as well, 10 fingers. So all of you to work together to give a good customer service to your customers. Market expansion of service products. Yes, customer service will bring market expansion of service products. So these all are very, very important. More than that, sustaining the market, right? Building the brand, these all are very, very important stuff. Now we'll see professional qualities in customer service. We usually say he is a quality person. Why we say he or she is a quality person? Because of his attitudes. Likewise, if you are a professional customer service person, there are some qualities you need to have. Let's see what are the professional qualities should customer service professionals have? If you do not have these qualities, so this is the chance to practice. So this customer service course will bring you quality to your life, professionalism to your life. Okay, the simple stuff. This is not, as I always say, it's not academic. This is professional skill qualification. So these by practicing this stuff, you can gain many things to your life. You will be happy. You'll be a professional person. Let's see what are the qualities we can practice as a customer service professionals. Friendliness. So you have to be a friendly person. Just ask your colleagues whether you are a friendly. Sometimes you feel like you are a friendly person, but others say you are not friendly. Ask them. Just go to 5 people. Get to know about yourself. Get their feedback. How about me? Am I friendly? If they say no, ask why. How I can be friendly. Get their ideas. Don't go and get the feedback only similar people. Just go to different people. Your friends, family members, right? So if you're in a customer service industry, different customers. Pick 5 customers or 10 customers. Get an idea. Just ask, sir. It's a survey. Can you please give me feedback about me? Am I friendly? If not, why? Ask why. What I should do. Suggest me something. So friendliness means the most basic and associated with courtesy and politeness. So you must be friendly. Okay. So here, the most basic and associated with courtesy and politeness, you must polite. So politeness, you must practice this politeness. Though you are having, say, many degrees, education levels up, financial level up, no matter. If you want to be a friendly person, you have to practice polite. Be polite. Okay, so polite. And empathy. The second one is empathy. What does it mean? The customer needs to know that the service provider appreciated their wants and circumstances. The customer needs to know that the service provider appreciated their wants and circumstances. So this is like the understanding of customer's feeling. If you don't understand your customer's feeling, you are not empathizing. Customer feels like it doesn't bother, it doesn't need what I want. So this is like, you need to show that you understood customer's feeling. That is we call empathy. Customer's feeling can be angry. Customer can be angry. Customer can be happy. Customer can be frustrated. Customer can be annoyed. Many feelings, right? Happy feelings, sad feelings. So you must understand their feelings first. Understanding is very, very important. Some customers come and complain. So you must understand the customer, why they complain. If you don't try to understand, it is not your empathizing. So understanding is very, very important. Okay? Fairness. The customer wants to feel. So here, everything is customer wants to feel. They have to feel, not you are feeling. So you have to get the feedback from others, right? Always about these qualities. Whether you are having empathy, whether you are having friendliness. The third one is fairness. The customer wants to feel they receive adequate attention and reasonable answers. Whether they got the right answer, right solution. They come with a problem. They come to get a service from you. Once the transaction is done, you have to ask yourself whether you are given the right thing to customer. Yes, of course, you would say yes. You have to ask from your customer. Customer feedback is very, very important. Whether the customer got the answer from you, solution from you, right? And the fourth one is the control. The customer wants to feel whether he or she wants an input as influence on the outcome. The customer wants to feel his wants an input as influence on the outcome. Okay, so this is also very, very important, right? So you must be able to control in any situations. When customer comes to purchase a product, you must have the full control about the service, right? You must have the authority to give the right solution. Sometimes you don't have that, you don't have the influence, right? You don't have authority. So in that case, what you do, you must have the control. You cannot say, no, I don't know, sir. I'm helpless. I'm new. You can't say that. It means you are not in control. So you must be able to find the solution. If you are not authorized to give the right answer, better you quickly go to your supervisor and get the answer. So you see, that is the way to control. Then customer feels like, okay, everything is under control. That's why we always ask, is everything is under control? So your transaction will be under control with the customer. Information. What is information? That's the last one. Information. Customers want to know about products and services, but in a patient, time sensitive manner. When a customer comes, you need to inform all about the products and service. You can't skip any. Don't hide any. Most of the customer service agents, they do hide. They don't give full information, A to Z information, because they don't know. That's the problem. One of my trainee, after the training is over, they have to go for practicals, right? That we call on-the-job training. After the on-the-job training, I asked him, okay, did you observe your colleagues, your senior members, how they serve your customers? That trainee said, yes, I observed. Then I said, okay, can you please give me some feedback about it? So she said, like, okay, so most of the agents, they don't give all the informations, right? Then I said, why? Because they are superstars, as I know. Those people are very expert. Actually, they are experts. They are in the trade for long years. So why they don't give all the informations? So they don't know. They don't know the updates. Though they are experts, the problem is they are not updated. So you must be updated. Everything must be updated. So it means what? So all the updates you should know. You should read up. You should read up market articles in your company. So if you have launched a new product, you have to go through, attend trainings. Don't skip that trainings. Okay? So this market is not a small stuff. It's a big stuff, huge stuff. Every day, that's a learning. You have to learn every day. Learning, it's like ocean, right? So we know only a drop. So we can, every day we can learn. Sometimes we feel like we are experts. We are here for long years, right? So that we know everything. No. Yes, of course, you know everything means skill-wise you're okay, but knowledge-wise you're not okay. So you will have to update every day. Sometimes a person who are new, he knows many things rather than us. As my experience, when we send newcomers to outlets, stores, they are updated than senior staff. You know why? Because these new people learning new stuff from inductions in our trainings. So when they go to the stores, they know some new stuff, but they don't know old stuff, the existing stuff they don't know. So they should go through old stuff as well. Okay, there are two things, right? I mean, the old things and new things, everything you have to learn. So make it sure. Friendliness, empathy, fairness, control, and the information. If you do not know, it's okay. Not knowing is okay. But you will have to keep learning. Go and learn. Understand what you have to learn. If you don't understand anything, just go and pick it up. Get the right person and learn it back and give the right thing to the customer. It's also very important for customer service employees to have information about their product or service. Service providers who answer, I don't know, it's not my department, are automatically demeaned and demoted in the mind of the customer. Yes, most of the customer service fails because of these stupid answers. So most of the agents, where we go, they say, I don't know. So this word is, we have to take from the appendix, we have to take off this. I don't know. You shouldn't say that. If you are a professional customer service agent, you shouldn't say I don't know. Never say that. Though you don't know, it's okay, but don't say I don't know. You must say, let me find it, sir. Let me find it and come back to you, sir. Never say I don't know. It's negative. And also never say it's not my department. If you say like, no, it's not relevant to me, it's not to me. It's not up to me. It's not my department. Let me check who can help you better than me. You see, that is positive. The way you approach your customer, if it is negative, they will not come back to you. They will not come back to your company again. So long term, not good. So customer service is very, very important. Okay, to sustain in the market, to get a good income, service is very, very important. So never say I don't know. Never say it's not my department. So these sentences should be avoided. External customer service starts with internal customer service. External customer service starts with internal customer service. Can you please say with me? External customer service starts with internal customer service. So better you write down also. Pause the video and write down. External customer service starts with internal customer service. Always you remember, the way you are treating to your internal customers will impact how you are treating your external customers. Okay? How you are treated also impact how you are treating your external customers. So start from your family, okay, from your friends, from your neighbors, from your colleagues. If you are practicing that, it's very easy you to practice with your friends. It's very easy you to practice with your customers. Do you agree with me? Yes. Then you start today. Now we'll go to the next one. Customer service techniques. Okay, now we'll go through these techniques. Let me explain you positive impressions and negative impressions. There are positive impressions as well as negative impressions. If you know something, if you know the right thing only, you can correct. Let me tell you a nice story. When I was schooling, I believe it was about grade 5 or 6, my English teacher, she used to ask me to write a essay. I couldn't do it well. So I've written from my knowledge, but she scored me about 2 or 3 out of 10. I was so upset. So actually I didn't know how to write, right? I was not that much good in English knowledge at that time, obviously. Believe me, trust me. Then my teacher, she scolded me. She scolded me, just scolded me and said, you see, your knowledge is very poor. She scolded 3. And again, she wanted to write the essay again. Again, I did. Again, the score was 3. She again scolded. Third time, she asked again to write. So this actually took weekly base, because she comes every week and gives assignments. But she wanted to do the same essay every week. But the third week also, I couldn't do it well because I tried my best to write, but I couldn't do it well. You know what was the reason? I didn't know where went wrong. What she has done was she didn't show me where I did wrong. I don't know whether it's my fortunate or her fortunate. She had to resign her job for a particular reason. A new teacher came. She also understood my knowledge was very poor writing essays. One day, she also gave me to write an essay. I couldn't progress well, but what she did, my new teacher did, she came to me and showed me where I got wrong. What was the mistakes? What are the things to be correct? Then I understood, okay, these are the mistakes I should correct. If you don't understand what is your mistake, you cannot correct. Sometimes we always talk to ourselves. It's a self-talk. I must correct myself. I must do it good. But if you don't know what is to correct, then how do you do? How do you do? How you can progress your life? So my friend, one thing to remember, you must first understand what is bad in you. What went wrong? Look back your past years. What went wrong? From that only, there only, pause there, stop there. Then you understand what went wrong. Then only you can get it right. So, likewise in customer service, we will have to first understand what are the mistakes we do. Positive impressions and negative impressions we are talking about. Okay, what is positive and what is negative? So if you don't know what is positive or what is negative, then you are in trouble. Okay, then you are in trouble. So please understand what is positive and what is negative. So we'll see positive stuff. Thoughtfulness in meeting the customer's needs. That is positive impressions. Thoughtfulness in meeting the customer's needs. When you meet your customers, okay, so you are thoughtfulness in meeting the customers. Okay, so you are like when customer comes, you're feeling like, okay, what customer wants. Okay, so you are going and ask, sir, how can I help you today? So you see the way you treat, that is positive impressions. So you are going towards your customer, right? So you are willing to help. The expressions is very, very important. Your expressions. How can I help you today, sir? Is there any help you want? If you want any help, please call me, sir. I'm here. I'm there for you. Personal responsibility for our customers. You must take personal responsibility. You never say, no, I don't know. If customer asks you something, it's your responsibility. You cannot just pass the ball. If you don't have any answer with you, what you do? But customer asks from you, right? You need to find the right person to answer. It's your responsibility. You cannot say you don't know. Sometimes, so my courses are following some unit heads, senior managers. They also, because they are following for past courses they have followed. Then say if you are a head, don't think like, okay, I'm a head of this unit. Why I should go and serve? I must bring a lower grade person to answer this question. No, it's not. If any customer asks from you, you must answer. Okay? You must answer. You must take the responsibility. Quick problem solving for the customers. You cannot take much more time. But the problem is sometimes you may think like, how I can provide quick service. How can I provide quick service? I understand we cannot provide quick service, but by practicing more and more, then you can provide quick service. Because time is very, very important. If you're taking too much of time, customer would feel like, oh, he is wasting my time. Time is gold. Time is very, very important. Time is money. Time is money. Especially in foreign countries, time is money. Not only money. Okay? So that is the value for our time. So don't take much more time. As soon as possible, please try to solve your customer query. It means you need more practice. Offering immediate assistance. Same thing. Quick problem solving for the customer and offering immediate service, which are similar, but quick problem solving means you need to know what to give the solution. Quickly you have to figure out, diagnose and give the right thing. So if you're a doctor, you must quickly diagnose and give the right prescription. That is we call quick problem solving. Offering immediate, okay, quickly you service, quickly you give the service, quickly you give the tablets to the patients. That is we call offering immediate service, quick service. Quick problem solving means quickly diagnose. You should understand why customer comes for, which department to call, what to be done, right? And friendliness. Friendliness starts from smile. You must have a beautiful smile. If you don't have a beautiful smile, you're not a friendly person. So first, you must have a good smiley picture. Get a smiley picture, selfie, and see how friendly you are. Get a smiley picture, smiley face picture. Okay, so it's actually act. It's act. What I always say, it's act. Though you are not happy, sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are not happy. Though you are not happy, it's okay. You have to smile. You must carry that smile on your face. Whenever you meet your customer, you start smiling. If you start smiling, then only they feel like you are a friendly person. We don't want to go for a person who are not smiling. We don't want, because we may think like he's a serious person. We think like he doesn't like us. So that we always go a person who smiles. So you have to start smiling. Whenever you serve customer, always, it's a trick. Start smiling. Talk to yourself. You must have a self-talk. I must smile now. Start smiling. Then you talk. So if you are a call center agent, before you take a call, first you smile. Then you start the conversation. Each and every call, before you take a call, you start smile and start. So if you are meeting in person, start smiling. Okay. Using a customer's name in conversation, you asked to use. Okay. Sometimes if you know, okay, get to know your customer, introduce yourself first, then you get to know your customer's name, call by name. In the universe, the beautiful word, we say your name. We always like to be called by a name. I like to be called by name. If anyone calls me Rex, I quickly look back. Who's calling? I love to hear my name. I think you also same, right? So please call by name. Sometimes you can call. You can call by the title as well. Mr., Miss, Madam, Sir. Yes, you can say yes, Sir, Madam. These all are everything is indicating your professionalism. If you are saying Madam or say to a customer, it means you are a professional person. If you're not using these words, mean you are not professional person. So please use these words, Sir, Madam. Yeah. Professional people only use professional words. So you are professionals, please use that. Next one, pleasant tone of voice. So now you will have to understand your tone of voice now. So record your voice. How can I help you, sir? So this sentence, how can I help you? This dialogue, you will have to record it and say, record it and hear, listen. How beautiful it is. Change your tone of voice. Practice it. Okay. Then first you figure out how it's good. Give some marks. Okay. The right tone is very, very important. So if you are talking very harsh, how can I help you, sir? It's so hard. People won't come back to you. Though you are smiling, if your voice is so hard, they won't come. So you will have to break up your voice a little bit and speak like, how can I help you, sir? The approaching matter is very, very important. And the neatness. Your personal grooming is very, very important. If you are a person who is meeting your customer in person, your grooming is very important. So we are having personal grooming session in future. You will learn about personal grooming. That's why we include that particular module to the customer service diploma course. So please consider personal grooming is very important. You must be a neat person. Not only your dress, not only your body, the environment, your table, everything should be very neat. If it is not cleaned, unclean, customers do fail. as per the psychology. When they come to your office, they come to counter, if your table is messy, they will easily figure out your service is also messy. If you are not groomed well, right, they know. Apparently they know, according to psychology, your work will be messy. So that they will put into your head, right? So they will put into their head. So first few seconds are very, very important, the way you approach the customer. So the neatness is very, very important. And it comes again, the genuine smile, friendliness and smile. Yes, friendliness starts with this smile. Friendliness, of course, starting with smile, and also you try to help. If you are a friendly person, you're always trying to help. If you're not a friendly person, you're not help. It means you always feel like you are serving to your friend who are coming to the store or outlet, who are calling to you to get the service. So now you are helping because you feel like your friend is calling you. Your friend is coming to meet you. Genuine smile. If I ask you to, the genuine smile mean, you would ask me, how we do smile genuinely. Sometimes customers scold, sometimes customers, they ruin our life, they start ruining our life. So how do we smile? Okay, let me teach you a nice technique. If I ask you to smile, genuine smile, actually there's no genuine smile at all, but you can practice as smiling genuinely. This is not genuinely, I can't use this genuine smile, but I can say like you, what do we say, that you act as you are smiling genuinely. It's act, it's a role, right? So you are doing a character as the customer service professional. So you just act as you are genuinely smiling. Genuinely smiling is an act, but it's not a genuine smile. Why I say that? When you do that, when you start smiling like this, you will get some hormones, happiness hormones. We say dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. Especially you don't get oxytocin, but you get 3 hormones: dopamine, serotonin, and endorphin. So these 3 hormones you will get. So what will bring these hormones? These hormones will give you joy. So you're activating some stuff, right? So you smile. Whenever you smile, there is a message which goes to your brain. Whenever you expand this stuff, smiling means you are just expanding your cheeks, right? So you're expanding your cheeks. Whenever you're expanding your cheeks, message goes to your brain. What the message says, this person is smiling. But your brain doesn't know that you are smiling by heart or not by heart. Brain doesn't know you are whether acting or genuinely smiling. I wanted you to act. I don't say genuinely smile. I want you to act, but your brain thinks you are smiling. Brain only knows you are smiling, no matter whether you act or genuinely do. Then brain what does do? Brain offers you, okay, whenever you start smiling, brain offers you 3 hormones, which is dopamine, endorphin, serotonin. So these hormones will give you real joy. It will give you real joy. It will activate your other brain cells. It activates your cells, which gives you joy. Then once it's activated, so you can once you are in a pleasure mode, you can serve better. You see, but you started with an act, but you got a gift, real gift from the brain. So you understand that. So no matter though you are in a sad mood, bad mood, start with this smile. Not a genuine smile, but I start with this act. But end of day, I will get 3 gifts. That gifts will bring the real joy. Why I ask you to do that? As per the psychology, if you do practice this regularly, at least 21 days, regular base, this act will convert as genuine. Then you don't need to act. After 21 days, if you do this, if you start doing this by today, before you speak to your customer, like this smile, internal and external customer both, if you do this for 21 days regularly, what will happen? That will be converted as a genuine smile. Then you don't need to act. Automatically it comes from your face. Your facial expression shows automatically you are having a genuine smile. Is that clear? So it's a NLP technique. So please follow it. So now we'll see the negative impressions. So opposite to the positive impressions, we say negative impressions. Making the customer wait. If you are keeping customer wait, it will give you a negative impression. So because, as I always say, time is money. In foreign countries, time is money. So negative impressions will bring back with a waiting time. Okay, always you try to assist as soon as possible. Not answering the phone promptly whenever a customer calls you, internal or external. By the 3 rings, within 2-3 rings, you will have to answer the call. Within 3 rings, you will have to answer the call. Make the call. Quickly you go and get the call. Answer it. Not saying please and thank you. If you don't say please or thank you, that will bring a negative impression. You must use these words: please, thank you, sorry. Sorry also another word. Please, thank you, sorry. 3 words are very, very important in customer service. Please use these words. Speaking loudly or consentingly to customers or colleagues. Speaking loudly or condescendingly. Okay, you're condemned. It's like, you're condemning, right? So it's a similar meaning is coming. Speaking loudly. So that is also bad. Professional people never speak loud, harsh. Never speak condescendingly. Condescendingly means you're condemn the person. Okay, so similar meaning. That is also very wrong, right? So negative impression will bring. Making faces, frowning, acting distant, not smiling. Not smiling means frowning. Not smiling means frowning or serious mood. That will bring a negative impression. So don't frown, right? Looking disheveled or like you do not care about your appearance. So grooming is very, very important. You must care yourself. If you do not care yourself, you don't care your customer. How do you care others if you don't care yourself? How you can delight others if you are not happy? Simple theory. First practice with you. If you do not practice with you and with your colleagues, you can't practice with external customers. A poor handshake. Handshake is very important. So let me, about the handshake, there is a video, so you can go through what is the real handshake. So please go through that handshake. So you'll have to practice that handshake. So we say US or UK versions, so 2 times and 3 times. So that particular video give you how to give a real handshake. It's matter, right? So please follow that handshake video. And also I'm uploading a video about quick service, one of humorous video from Mr. Bean. So let me upload that as well. So please go through that Mr. Bean's video as well as the poor handshake video. Okay, so that video will give you how to give the real handshake, not about the poor handshake. So then you will understand what is poor handshake. Okay, so those 2 videos you will have to follow. And also let me upload another video about smile. Okay, it's a wonderful video about that is done by me. There are many videos in my YouTube channels. You can find out that as well. So let me upload that video as well. So please go through and understand what is the importance of smile, right? So 3 videos bonus. So please go and watch it. Lastly, focusing on another task while addressing or servicing a customer. While you are serving your customer, if you are focusing another task, if you are calling to your colleague or writing something or say sending emails, that will give a bad impression. When you are serving your customer, always at that time you will have to give priority to your customer. It means that time you are the time, actually at that time the time is dedicated to that particular customer, not to anyone. If you are getting any call, do not answer. How does customer know that? You must say, I'm not answering this call, sir, you are very important. If it is very, very urgent call, you must get the permission from your customer, sir. I think it's very urgent call. Is it okay to answer this? If you don't give permission, I will not answer. Likewise, you must give the priority to your customer. If you don't give the focus to your customer first, it will give you a bad impression. Okay, now we'll see about, according to the slide, there are some survey results. Customers will spend up to 10% more for the same product with better service. Customer will spend up to 10% more for the same product with a better service. You see, they are okay to pay 10% more for the same product because of the service, right? The service is good, they are okay to pay more. When customers receive good service, they tell 10 to 12 people on average. It's a free marketing. If you are providing bad service, not 10 to 12, they go and say 50 people at least. Good or bad, right? Good things move slowly. Bad things spread vastly. So one thing to remember, if you give a good service, it's a free marketing about you. It will give you a good image, as well as others will get to know how you're good at. When customers receive poor service, they tell upwards of 20 people. Yes, 10 to 12 good things, but bad things 20. I don't say 20, it's more than that because of social media. I would say 100, 200 or thousands because of social media is very, very powerful. If you are giving a bad service to your customer, they will they will post in social media, that will go to thousands. Okay. So these survey results for standards, but as per now the situation, because of this social media, okay, bad services will go as viral. There is an 82% chance customers will repurchase from a company where they were satisfied. If they are satisfied, 82% of chance they come back to you. That is good for the long term. It's good. Why? If you are giving good service, 82% of chance they are coming back. There's a 91% of chance that poor service will dissuade a customer from ever going back to a company. So dissuade means what? They're not coming back. 91% chance of poor service. They are going for another company. So you are losing your business. If you want to lose your business, give poor service. If you want to bring back the good revenue, do good service. That is the reason why nowadays, 21st century, in board meetings, board members are talking about customer service. Their major talk is about customer service. Why? That will impact the business. Understand the importance of the customer service, the customer's goals as well. Okay, this is very, very important. The interpersonal actions of customer service. So these are the interpersonal actions: smiling, eye contact. Okay, let me teach you what is eye contact as well. Sometimes you feel like eye contact, but eye contact is different. If I ask one of you what is eye contact, you would say like looking at eyes. No, it's not looking at eyes. Eye contact means there is a triangle on your face. Starting from left corner of your forehead to the right corner, it's a line, the first line. You can draw the line on your face. First line from left to right. The second line up to your nose point here. Third line where you started. The first line, second line, and the third line. So this is the triangle. So eye contact means whenever you talk to your customer, so you have to look only inside this place wherever. So don't look at anywhere. So looking at these places, inside one of these places is okay while you are talking to your customer. That is we call maintaining eye contact. But if you are looking at somewhere around while you are talking, it will give you a bad impression. It will give a bad impression, right? It will give a bad impression to your customer about you. So eye contact is very important. Whenever you talk to your customer, always look at this area. Don't look here and there. Distractions may come. If you are feeling to look somewhere, right? So talk to your mind. Have always a self-talk. I am a professional person, so I must here do my act perfectly. It's act. I always say it's act. Act to the character. Life is like a drama. So you have a great role. The role is what? Acting as a customer service professional, a champion. Champion should act as a champion. So when you do your role perfectly, you will get the credit then. You will get the award then. Okay? So do your role always correct. How you look, your personal branding, shaking hand, be attentive. Attentive also very important. Must be attentive. You should know what you're talking about. Right time you have to attend. Okay? Tone of voice is important. Hand gestures important. Hand gestures whenever you talk, never pinpoint. Never show your finger. You can't pinpoint by fingers. You can't show like, sir, go here, look at this. Don't use the fingers. Instead of that, you can use open palm. If you want to show the way, say like, sir, go straight and turn right. Please be seated here, sir. Please be seated here. Never call your customer by your fingers. Come here, sit here, look there, look here. No, it's wrong, completely wrong. Professionals don't do that. So those actions you have to avoid. So use open palm instead of using fingers. Open palm. Please come here, sir. Sit here, sir. This is hand gestures, right? So use hands. Personal space. Professionals always keep this personal space. So don't text your customer unwantedly late night. If you really want something, okay, so you can't text late night. Okay, so that is you have to always keep the space. You have to give the respect. Any important stuff, you better not the late night. So usual time you give a call and ask, sir, is it okay if I talk to you right now? The reason why I'm calling for this, right? That's personal space is very, very important. Don't ask personal things from your customer. Okay. You are here to help. Okay, so official purpose you are here to help, but never ask any help from. Can never get the influence. Don't get the influence from your customer to get your work done, to get your personal work done. So those are very, very important to consider. Okay. So if they offer you something, you must be able to say no in a perfect way, in a perfect manner. How do you say no if they offer you cash, if they offer you something, a voucher? How do you say no? Thank you very much for giving this. I really know how love you are, but according to my company policy, it's not. I think according to my company policy, it's not right to get this. Thank you very much for your help. Likewise, please ignore it. The way you should know how to say no. But sometimes in Christmas times, of course, they send you nice stuff, flower bouquets and flower baskets, right? So different things they send you. Yeah, at that time, sometimes it feels okay, but if they send to your home address, personal stuff, better you avoid that. Okay. If you feel like something wrong, if you are feeling like it's not better to say to my management, it means you are doing something wrong. If you feel like no, it's okay to say to anyone, then it means you are doing right. So real judge is in your heart. Okay, living in your heart. So you ask yourself whether you are doing right or wrong and follow it. Your posture is also very important. You must be always, stay steadily, talk to your customer, making eye contact, right? The posture. So don't shake your chair while you are talking to customer. Some people, they speak like this by shaking up their chairs. So don't do that. Never do that. Never do that. So you must be steadily, okay, sit steadily and talk to your customer. So that will bring you that will give the real professionalism. So if you don't follow that, people think like you're not a professional, right? The shaking heads, those are not good. So you got to be a super, always, always. What I'm saying, like, the posture mean while you are sitting, you feel like, okay, my chair is fine. Now I'm fine. I'm super ready to serve my customer. So if you are standing, so don't put your hands into your pockets. So don't bring it to the back. So always, so open up, so your arm should be open. So don't fold like this. So if you are speaking to a customer like this, it's very defensive. Okay. So don't do that. So be like this. Okay. So don't don't cross your arms, as well as, don't tight your arms like also like this. So you can freely talk to your customer. Don't put your hands in your pocket as well. So this is very important, right? So you'll have to figure out that as things. And the observations. Observe everything. What goes here and there. Everything you must observe, right? Goods and bads. Those all are matters. So we'll quickly move into next few slides. Conversations over the telephone. A flat tone of voice says to the customer, I don't like my job and would rather be elsewhere. So flat tone voice. It's like the flat tone mean how it goes like, okay. Hello, how can I help you today? It's a flat tone. It means they don't like their job. That indicates that. Slow pitch and presentation says, I am sad. Hello, how can I help you today? Oh yes, sir. Right. You also, it shows like you're very sad. High pitch, rapid voice says, I am enthusiastic, excited. Okay, the high pitch. Yes, how can I help you today, sir? Okay, enthusiastic, excited. Good morning, sir. This is Rex. How can I help you today? That gives a boost. A loud voice. Now you're speaking loud. How can I help you today, sir? I'm Rex. You're angry and aggressive. So please avoid 1, 2, and 4. There are 4 types of voices. Flat tone, slow pitch. High pitch mean the way you are expressing, right? Hello, good morning. How can I help you today? The third one is the ideal. Okay, start with smile. Whenever you start with smile, whenever you answer your call, because of 3 gifts from the brain, okay, so you can easily progress. Okay, so high pitch. How can I help you today? So what you do, so your activity, so you record. Okay, you better record your voice tone. So let me give you a dialogue. Okay, that dialogue you can record. So we'll go to the next slide. I'll show you. Right. So answering telephone, pick up by 3 rings. By 3 rings, you'll have to answer. Greet the caller. Hello, good morning. Give your name. I am Rex. Good morning. I am Rex. Ask the customer how can I help you today? Okay. So let us go. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Thanks for calling. Hello, good morning. Thanks for calling. I'm Rex. How can I help you today? Okay, what you do as activity, record your voice. Okay, record your voice and see what voice tone you have. If you have the voice tone of 1, 2, or 4, make it change. You should understand where you got wrong, right? First you have your regular voice call, okay, greeting, introducing yourself, give your name, ask how you offer the service. Okay, these things you'll have to go through. Then record it and see how you are good at. If you are bad at, then you correct. And I need the right recording. So you may record many times, 100 times, but I need the right recording. That recording you should send. That is the activity today. There are two activities I am giving you. The first one is the recording. Okay, so you must do the recording. Few seconds. This will take only 10 seconds. 10 seconds recording. You can send it to my email. Okay, so you'll have to send it to LPA email, lpasrilanka@gmail.com. The LPA srilanka@gmail.com. So please send it to that, your activity work. Your subject should be always your subject, write your first name. First name is your subject and say activity, first name dash activity number. So this activity is activity number 1. Right? So don't send many emails. From one email, you can send all the stuff. So each and every week, so you can send only one email with your activity stuff. Now we'll say about the troubleshooting. When providing customer service over the phone, unavoidable situations may arise that lead to the customer becoming upset. Put a customer on hold. Okay, so this is like, if you put customer on hold, you will have to first tell customer that you are putting on hold. So if you don't tell your customer that you are putting on hold, that will give a bad impression. Okay, and also transferring call also very important. The second one is when you are transferring call, you should indicate that to the customer that you are going to transfer it to another department. Whenever you transfer it to another department, you must first tell that person also who is calling. Otherwise, he doesn't know. Okay? Let customer know what you are doing, to which department you are transferring. To that person also should know where the call comes from. Taking a message, if there is no one picking up, say you are transferring a call, no one is picking up there, then you take the right message. Get the customer's name, why he calls, to who he needs to call. So everything you better write it down. Ending the call, you summarize what you have written in the note, right? So you say, sir, shall I quickly go through what I have written here? Is this? Do you want to make it another stuff? Likewise, that is the way to end it. So these are the follows. These are the things you have to follow as a troubleshooting. Communication techniques. Right, so we'll go through one by one. Listening is one of techniques. These things we are learning in future. Just I am taking you through what are the things under the communication techniques. Listen, express that you are sorry. You must say sorry always. So listening means you don't. Whenever customer speaks, never stop. Right, so you let them to speak. Let them to speak. You just only listen. Nod your head. Nodding your head means you are listening. They understand that you are listening. Okay? They feel like you are listening. So you nod your head. Acknowledge That's acknowledgement. That's what we call active listening, right? Listening, active listening. So you maintain your eye contact, nod your head, and acknowledge Express that you are sorry. Do not argue or interrupt. Never interrupt the conversation. Let them to speak. No, don't argue. Never argue. Never argue. Right? Do not lose your self-control. Always you think you must have a self-talk. You talk to yourself. You say you are a professional person. So control yourself. Point out facts. Okay. So you must point out the facts. Okay. Sometimes customer is wrong. So you can point out the facts. Sir, let me explain you. Likewise, you can point out. Admit the problem. So you must admit the problem. What is the problem? Understand, diagnose, and you give the right solutions. Involve the customers in problem solving. Okay, customer also can involve whenever you solve the problem. Okay, get some advice from customers also. Let him to involve. Let him to know what you are doing. Get him to the problem. Get him to problem. Then only he also knows that you are doing something for him, right? Understand? Follow up. You'll have to follow up. So don't forget that. Sometimes you can give the solution right now. Sometimes it will take time. If it takes times, you'll have to follow up. You'll have to give the feedback to a customer. Give the customers a way back. Yes. Do not question if the customer is correct. Yes. You cannot question customer always. The rule is customer is always right. But you can point out facts. You can point out fact, but do not argue with customer. Do not say customer is wrong, but let them know. So whenever you involve customer to the problem, okay. So whenever you are solving a problem by getting involved, the customer, he will understand if he's wrong. He will understand if he's wrong. So that is the way how you can show up, but never directly say, "So you are wrong." No. Let him to understand whether he's wrong or not, right? So major don'ts of customer service. So we'll talk about this. The wrong responses. You never say, "I don't know." Never say, "No, that's not my job. That's not my fault. You want it by when?" Calm down. Never say, "Calm down. I'm busy right now. Call me back." So instead of that, we are using, "I will find out." You never say, "I don't know." You say, "I will find out." You will never say, "No." You say, "What I can do is." You never say, "That's not my job." You say, "Let me find the right person who can help you with." You never say, "That's not my fault." You say, "Let's see what we can do about this." You never say, "You want it by when?" "I'll try my best." You never say, "Calm down. I'm sorry." You say, "I'm sorry," right? You never say, "I am busy right now." Instead of that, you are saying, "I'll be with you in just a moment." You never say, "Call me back." You say, "I will call you back." Don't ask customer to call you back. You say, "I will call you back." What is your telephone number, sir? Avoid these all wrong responses. Put down the polite and friendly alternatives. So practice that. Practice that. Never use negative words in customer service. In your life also don't use. This is not only for work environment. This course is very helpful to build your relationship with your friends and family members as well. So better you practice. Start from your family members, your colleagues, your neighbors, your friends. Then you go to customers. If you don't start with your family members, it's very hard you to go to your customers. Okay, so use positive and friendly alternatives. So in this particular module, so that's all about. Hope you have gone through this. Sometimes whenever you watch the video one time, you don't get what you do. Always you get the notes. So you have the PPT. PPT is also uploaded so that you can go through the PPT. So get to know the knowledge, and also please practice. So this week you can practice. So you have 1 week of time until you get the next video. Practice this stuff. So we will post the activity as well. The activity is you must have a record. Okay, so record your voice with your beautiful tone and send it to me. 10 seconds good enough, more than enough. So below 10 seconds, quickly have that recording and send it to me. As well as the second activity is as a customer aspect. So if you are a customer, okay, go to 10 places and find out what is good customer service and bad customer service. So according to the learning, according to this video, according to the learning, what is good customer service and what is bad customer service. If you feel like it is good customer service, why it is good. If you feel like bad customer service, why it is bad. So you'll have to go 10 places as a customer. Okay. If you have found good customer service, you write it down why it is good according to the learning today, right? It should align to the learning. Okay. So what you learned today, so get from the theory and you'll have to write that. So simply, it's like a table. You don't need to explain it. Okay, it will take only few minutes, but you have to go 10 places, right? 10 places, different places, maybe a restaurant, maybe a shop, in a bus, of course, in a cab, or in a petrol station while you are going there. So wherever, no problem. Wherever, in a call center, 10 places. Write down the places where and the situation, and it is good customer service or bad customer service. Why you say good, why you say bad, according to the learning. That is the second activity. The first activity is what? Your voice recording, the phone call, how you answering, right? That is I need. So those two you will have to send it through by one mail. The subject should be your first name. It's like this, okay? Your first name and the activity number. You must say activity 1, okay? Activity 1, that is the subject. Under activity 1, there are two activities I have given you, A and B, the voice and this. So your name, first name, dash activity 1, dash diploma in customer service, intake 5. So you are intake 5, diploma in customer service. So that is your subjects. So please put that subject and send it to me before next Saturday. So you will get the video late night of Saturday or Sunday morning. So you can go back the next video on next week. Okay, so you can keep this video with you, or you can download the video with you and practice it. Okay, theory is not only important, the importance is the practice, because it's a skill endorsement diploma, recognized international skill endorsement diploma. So that please practice and progress well. I'll again send you my next video next week, next module next week. Thank you very much. I'm your trainer, Rex Pitty again.